Welcome to Radiant Energy. I'm glad you've decided to join today to contribute to the collective energy of this space. Before I draw the cards, I want to be clear, the readings on this channel are not predictions. They are reflections on the now, explored through the lens of psychology, drawing on what research tells us about thoughts, patterns, emotions, and the ways we respond to challenge. If you arrived here, it means you're ready to hear a message that connects to your journey. A message that may offer new insights into how you're experiencing your search for work. Because I know many are struggling in the middle of that process, sending out applications, waiting for replies, and wondering why things aren't moving the way you hoped. That waiting can feel uncertain, a void that needs to be filled. But if you change your perspective, it also opens space for reflection. And that's what I'm inviting you to do today. Instead of asking, when will I get a job? Why isn't it happening? Through these energetic tarot cards, we're going to ask something a bit more meaningful. What within me needs to shift in order to find work that matches my purpose? Because sometimes the beliefs we hold, the doubts we nurture, or the fears we protect quietly shape the way we show up. And when we can see those patterns clearly, we can begin to shift them. May my energy be guided to what needs our focus today and what is ready to be brought into the light. Let's go to the cards and answer the one question. What within me needs to shift in order for what I'm searching to come into the light? I always believe in doing 3 shuffles, having 3 energetic items that contribute towards our readings, and understanding more deeply what we are going through. The power of 3 is there in many cultures and many beliefs. It has a lot of strength within it to let us understand how in this human realm we are expected to balance the 3 elements that we are given, which is our mind, our body, and our spirit, our soul. So may the Oversoul hear us calling out to it as we get into this reading space. So I want to invite the Oversoul today to be a part of this reading and help us gain better understanding. Hear us, O Creator, O Higher Self, O Spirit. Okay, let's draw on these cards and see what we need to gain better understanding around. So the first card I draw today is the World. I draw it on behalf of all of us in this space to help us gain an understanding of how the universe is helping shape our world. The next card that I draw today is a reversed, again, another Major Arcana card, the Moon. And let's see what one final card wants to speak to us. Oh, this seems to be a powerful reading today. The Golden Path. So we are being invited to read these cards, understand the energies around these cards, and come to a reflection in terms of our inner world, our inner belief system, and find the golden path. The first card we have drawn in today's reading is the World. This card often speaks of wholeness and integration, the moment where your skills, experiences, and inner truth could all come together. Through the lens of psychology, this connects directly to a theory called self-determination by Deci and Rice. This tells us what we thrive through are meeting three needs: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. The world shows the potential that you have of aligning with this. Not just doing work where you get hired, but work that is meaningful. But when you're in a space where you can choose authentically, that's the time when your strengths will show and you will be supported by others. But at the moment, it looks like through the next card that we drew, which is the reversed moon, the path you are on is clouded by fear and some form of distorted thinking. There's a voice in your head that says, "I'm not qualified. Nothing will work out. I should just settle with the first person who wants to hire me." In self-determination, this is considered a block to your autonomy, because such fear takes over your freedom to choose. You stop acting with clarity and start reacting from pressure. Research shows that we can shift through this by cognitively reframing, noticing these distortions in our thoughts, and replacing it with balanced truth. So if you're telling yourself things like, "I'll never be hired," "I am not good enough," try to reframe that by saying, "I haven't found the right fit yet, but I can choose where I focus my energy." Many of you would be familiar with the saying that if you measure a fish by its ability to climb, it will always believe that it is incompetent. So if you're trying to do something where you're not the best fit, then there's a very good chance that you're going to struggle to find success. Even taking small self-chosen actions like deciding which roles you actually feel aligned to, rather than just blindly applying everywhere. Take the time to rebuild a sense of autonomy. This third card we drew is the Golden Path, but it was reversed, which again reminds us that you may be straying from your authentic self, following the shoulds or bending yourself to fit what those around you are expecting. Psychologically, this erodes your competence and feeling of relatedness. When you take on paths that don't match your strengths, each rejection that you would face would feel heavier. And when you live by someone else's script, you feel more disconnected from yourself and others. Often, research in career psychology points to two ways forward. Firstly, you need to strengthen your belief in yourself, your competence, through mastery experiences. Set goals that highlight your strengths and give you even small wins, like practicing an interview skill or applying to one role that truly matches your ability at different organizations. And second, you can work on rebuilding your relatedness with others, not by conforming, no, but by connecting with people who help affirm your authentic path. You could look for mentors, peers, or find networks where you can be honest about your search. True relatedness is about belonging and not performing. Taken together, these cards create a map. The world shows that you have a vision that you're seeking alignment with. But the reversed card of the moon tells us that fear-driven stories within your own mind are what might be the only thing holding you back, blocking your freedom to follow the path of alignment. And speaking of path, the golden path reversed shows what happens when you allow external pressures to pull you away from your authentic self. I invite you to reclaim autonomy through reframing fear-based thoughts, strengthening your competency by doing small experiences that you win in. It's not cheating, it's just about restoring your confidence in your own competence. And of course, connecting with people and communities that support your true path, not the path that others expect of you. So the reflection I want to leave you with today is, what is one small path you can take today to reclaim your freedom of choice, strengthen your confidence, or connect with people who see the real you? Because when you start to shift even one of these needs, the others will follow. And that's when your world will begin to open. Thank you for joining in this collective reading space. I hope that you have gained some understanding of where your inner blocks are today, right now. And again, I invite you to take this reading and reflect on what it says. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed evening. Have a blessed night, irrespective of what time zone you're in watching this video. And thank you for joining me in this reading today.